tell you what, I love Peter Kay. Yeah. Well, it was the main factor of supporting Bolton. Not only did they put up a great fight against Man at Arsenal, where it was one of those games where they hit him, they were so close scoring, and then Arsenal just hit them back with subs, and then won 3-1. It's like, ah, shit. I really put in a good fight. Ivan Campo came in from Barcelona and Real Madrid or something like that. Guy Speed, naturally. Every time I saw him play, Guy Speed was the captain. Guy Speed, he was the captain. Because I was watching them play. I would have enjoyed the JJ Cottrell years. Why? Because Guy Speed wasn't captain. Peter Kay. I love Peter Kay. I was gutted, mate. I stole my cousin's FIFA 06 for this very reason. Oh, bollocks. Fucking hell. Oh, that's right there, you dipshit. And I had the other one. There it is. Big toe. Through big toe. Because of Peter Kay Phoenix Nights, because he loved it. I remember being buzzing because I was just really enjoying Max and Paddy. So there's Phoenix Nights. We enjoyed that conversation. So we all thought, oh, he loved Phoenix Nights. He never watched it once, he just put it aside. I was gutted. I got Phoenix Nights, I watched it bare times. It's funny as fuck. I haven't been this excited since the paedophile's address was put in the local newspaper. That's just a brilliant scene to imagine as well as you're laughing. Dave Spikey, come get your black bin bags on offer till December. Come get your black bin bag, long and black and slender. Come get it. It's an Asda. Get your black bin bags. When you'll buy your straight or bender. Ribbon and pulling them. Tear them off. Corned beef. He's brilliant. He makes brilliant comedy out of struggling through disability. Because he makes great comedy out of struggling through disability, he was never disabled. As Christopher Reeve, God rest his soul, unfortunately got wholeheartedly into his role like 2 months before he became disabled. Then it was almost like he, oh jeez. God damn it, Christopher. You were meant to love Margot Kidder. You were not meant to do that. You idiot. You fucking idiot. And I love Peter Kay because it was like Peter Kay, because it was like he's always on his own. You could tell with Peter Kay Tyng. The other great one I got. Just watching life. An outcast like myself. Watching life. Bringing it back to you, and it was, by God, it was funny what he brought back to you. It was funny as fuck. Even with the John Lennon piss take he does in Peter Kay thing, it's fun. Mark Park. Ray Park's the guy who does Darth Maul. Mark Park. It's funny as fuck. And his wife basically becomes better than he ever could. Later on, she gives him that moment in the sun. And then first introduces Max and Paddy, and Brian Potter. It's mint, it's funny as fuck. And Phoenix Nights is funny as fuck. I mean, not to mention Max and Paddy, but Phoenix Nights is so funny. I mean, like, young Kenny ends up getting face paint on him, which is like permanent. It's like after the kids round Bolton, they all got this face paint on them which they can't get off. Young Kenny, it's got this tiger face paint. It's the guy who did that kids show later, The Slammer. He was mint. He plays a really convincing bad guy. Like, you don't like him. And the boss of another club which is more successful, apparently, the Banana something club, I think. I always do that. And one of his henchmen is like, after he sees young Kenny, the son of Kenny Senior, who lies everything. Like, he goes to court, he goes, Kenny Dalgleish. Kenny Dalgleish. Somehow he's got his name as Dalgleish. After your commendable service in Vietnam. They're all like to the courts as veterans in Vietnam. So like they get off like really, really well. Because of Kenny Dalgleish Senior. Same guy goes, they rob this TV and they go, do you know where the remote is? Oh yeah, it's here, mate. And then Kenny Dalgleish Senior comes out. No. They're robbing the TV, they take the TV. We've got to take the TV, they're watching it. Oh, they got it, didn't they? They walked the TV into like a fucking sedan, like a Citroen or something. Kenny Dalgleish Senior comes out and he goes, hey boys, and they're shitting themselves thinking, oh fuck, we're fucked, he's found us out. He goes, hey boys, they unwind the window. I think you forgot something. And he gives them the remote. Oh dear. Young Kenny, young Kenny, putting a poster up right outside the Banana Club, might be on the Banana Club's ground, and he goes, hey boss, we've just seen that Tiger of Potters. That Tiger of Potters has just put this up, you know. And he comes out with the poster which he's just put up. I think that's what it is. It's like a passage of time. He comes back. The Tiger of Potters. A new fancy dress. He has to go as fucking put loads of foundation on his face, and he goes as Meatloaf. You got one guy who goes, you want to be in my gang, mate? Oh, fuck off. He starts doing Gary Clear. Oh dear. It's the Bucking Bronco when they go, they haven't had this much fun since we put the fucking paedophile's address in the local newspaper. It's fucking brilliant. And Paddy's a bit of a pedo. But it's more sad because you can tell behind Peter Kay's genius is Mrs. Kay. Mrs. Kay's mint. You could just tell. I could tell it immediately. You know, Peter Kay was that loner who observed life really, really well. Mrs. Kay observed life even really well. Even more Peter Kay than Peter Kay was. Fine at Peter Kaying it. And car share was his letdown. Even fucking the X Factor piss tape was funny as fuck. He plays a tranny. A transgender, sorry. Background. And Geraldine. Car show was shit. Why, Peter Kay bit was sick. Peter Kay's bits were sick. But it was just like celebrating some kike-core bitch who just didn't deserve celebrating. It's like, anybody who deserves celebrating is your wife, Peter Kay. Come on, you should know that. And like, naturally, Peter Kay loves his wife deep down. Didn't kill his wife, it killed him. It almost killed him doing that. And he's gone. It's the first picture we've seen of him in years. It's like it's Peter Kay, he's a national treasure. And his wife's even more of a national treasure. Mrs. Kay. Mrs. Kay, the one we don't speak about because she's that mint. But even some picture of her, she looks lovely. I'd Roger Mrs. Kay, I'd be careful, Peter. Hey, you son. No, let me out. He's a big guy, Peter. He'd knock me out, but I still keep going. Lucky there's a water. Don't worry, Peter. That's what I'm telling you now. Love Peter Kay. Watch loads of Peter Kay shit. That was the best answer to Taxi Driver, the fucking piss take version of the fucking ice cream delivery man as Peter Kay. It's funny as fuck. There's a guy called, I can't remember what he's called, and they have to say it in Phoenix Nights as well. That guy, when you watch it, it has his name, Keith, I do believe, I think. And they have to say, basically, this isn't, because basically they ended up, there was an actual guy. Who was that guy? Who worked in exactly the same job in Bolton with exactly the same name. Of all the fucking chances of that. Worked in fire safety. How funny is that? I can't remember his name. It's funny as fuck. It's a funny name as well. Keith Lard, I think it is. Keith Lard. It's funny as fuck. You got the oldest paper boy. Yeah, you got the geezer who gets his first time job. I think that's the oldest paper boy. Like Santa Claus. And the guy who gets first time job, I can't remember who she is. That's Keith Lard. That's Mark Park. That's the ice cream man. Fucking brilliant. It's just that Peter Kay thing.